Hi. I got a little bit of a break, so I'm feeling more refreshed, though I must admit that I do feel reluctant having to turn back to work. Hope everyone's doing well though. Anyways, without further ado, DSA Mayora is a project that I've had my eyes on for a while. I was really interested in the set when I first came across the interest check on Keycap, but then as time continued to pass and I didn't see much progress, I started to wonder if the set would ever make it a group buy. Finally, after a little over a year, the designer is now ready and DSA Mayora will be going up for sale on July 12th. It's a set that is inspired by Japanese mayonnaise, which you can tell by the name, and also by the color inspiration, and I think it's a very well designed set. The colors make a lot of sense based on the source material, though I personally prefer the alternate alphas color since I think it just looks a bit cleaner. I definitely get the design decision to use the more beige tone for the alphas though, since it's a lot closer to the actual color of mayonnaise. The modifier keys feature custom icons that I think look quite cute and are perfect for the set. I do know that some people aren't a fan of forced novelties and would rather buy a novelties kit, but personally, I think that they look great. DSA Mayora has quite simple kitting, but we'll be offering tons of other extras with Deskmats, ceramic screw trays, plushies, and bags that will be available. They do look pretty nice, though they're definitely not a must-buy in my book unless you really like the design or theme for your desk setup. The one big concern that I have for the set is the fact that it appears that the designer will be the one running and fulfilling the set. Based on their past post history, it doesn't appear that they have much experience on this front. There was a group buy for a Deskmat that they designed, and they did act as a vendor for Singapore, but the other regions were covered by more established vendors. This isn't to say that they won't be able to do it, and I'm definitely hoping that they do succeed, but it is a potential risk that I want to call out so you can consider it when making the decision on if you want to join the group buy. Ultimately, DSA Mayora is a really cute and well designed set that I think looks great. I do have some concerns with fulfillment for the group buy since it appears that the designer doesn't have too much experience running large scale group buys. However, if this doesn't bother you or you find this amount of risk to be acceptable, I think that DSA Mayora is a set you should definitely consider. This set looks sick and I'm gonna buy it 100%. DMK Relic is a set that I've included in my videos before, but the original group buy got cancelled after the designer of the set ghosted DMK. I'm really not sure what happened and why the designer seemed to drop off from the face of the earth, so if anyone has any details as to what went on here, I would be extremely interested to hear about it. While the first group buy had to be abandoned, DMK was able to get the rights to the set, so as a result, DMK Relic is back to life, though with some changes. Speaking of another set that had issues, 100 Acres is finally up for sale. Again. If you are someone who was affected by the issues with Kibi and Otakeep shutting down and you haven't done a chargeback yet, it is pretty late at this point, but you can try joining the Discord to see what might still be possible, though no guarantees at this point. If you did keep up with the updates and filled out the form, you should have received a discount code that allows you to buy the set and any Deskmat that you had purchased before for $1. Unfortunately, some items such as the Metal Artisan couldn't make it, so for some folks, like me, they're still going to be out quite a bit of money, but it's definitely better than nothing, and I do appreciate the designers and Drop for working hard to make this possible. If you didn't join the original group buy or performed a chargeback but would still like a set, it's now being sold on Drop, which is a way more established brand that is now backed by Corsair. I'm not sure if the international shipping situation has improved after they were acquired by Corsair, but I sure do hope so, since Corsair is a way larger company with established supply chains. It's a happy ending to a chaotic situation. I'm really thankful to the designers for not giving up and making sure that the people weren't completely screwed out of the money that they had spent on their passion project. I'm also really appreciative that Drop came to the rescue and decided to pick up the project when they really didn't need to. Hope I'll finally be able to enjoy my keycaps soon. This keyboard isn't for me, but I do find the technology used for the mount to be quite interesting. $1,239 for the winter colorway though is pretty wild.